Hi, the chills. I am Brandon, and I hate going out. I don't like crowds, bugs, wild animals, or strange places. I tell this to every girl I am with up front, and they all say they understand, and it's okay. I will give you 3 guesses why the last 3 left me, after years of effort, of course. So, imagine my surprise when I am cuddling on the living room couch with my girlfriend, Lisa, and she starts sighing dramatically as we watch bears on National Geographic. Great. Here it comes. If she was less sexy, I would start a fight. Call me shallow if you want. You're just as guilty.
Brandon, how come we never go camping?
Because camping sucks. Lisa leans in and chuckles. Laying it on thick, Lisa says,
I love camping. It's great. You would love it.
I highly doubt that. Lisa pouts at me, while I wish she was less cute. Lisa says,
You never take me anywhere.
I saw it coming. Why do I even bother saying these things if they always get ignored? I know that I have 2 options. Go out and appease her, or stick to my guns and have her turn on me. I take a calculated risk. I say, we don't have any camping gear. Otherwise, I would try it with you.
Promise?
Promise. Lisa smiles and cuddles back into my chest. We return to watching bears until it is time for bed. I startle awake the next morning to the sound of the garage door slamming. Lisa's grunts carry to the bedroom, and when I hear it is her, I calm down and pull on some pants. Walking to the kitchen, I see why last night went so smooth. I say, camping gear! Yay! Lisa jumps up and down. Lisa says,
My uncle let me borrow it. Isn't this great?
it is something.
So this weekend, we can go up to Juniper Falls.
This weekend? Lisa pauses and pouts again. Damn it.
You promised.
I did. Lisa starts singing and packing cans into the backpacks. A promise is a promise. So I let her bounce around and try to seem like a good sport all day. It was only a weekend. Hopefully, she would get bored and I would get laid a bunch. Yup, nothing to worry about. Stop shaking hands. Stop. Lisa could tell I was hiding anxiety. At least, I am pretty sure. I plop into one of the big chairs in the living room and start looking up wilderness safety on the internet to help prepare. Lisa walks out wearing nothing but panties and stretches with her back arched, hands against the wall. I pause to watch, unsure if I am being teased. She looks back over her shoulder and raises her eyebrows, adding a butt wiggle for good measure. I close the laptop and go to bed. It was a bribe, but apparently I can be bribed. Covered in sweat an hour later, I let the waves of exhaustion drift me into sleep. I sleep deeply and without dreams. In the dark, I hear a voice.
Honey, wake up. It's time to go.
She must be dreaming. It is still dark. The clock slowly unblurs its numbers as I sit up in bed. 4:30 a.m. This is going to suck. Lisa says,
Honey, you up?
Yeah. My sigh is audible as I rub my eyes. I'm up. I manage to get a little coffee in me and pack up Lisa's truck. I hate the old yellow Jimmy myself, but it is reliable and has a lot of room. I pile the tents in on top of all the various other gear and put the tailgate back up. Lisa comes out and hops into the passenger seat. I guess I'm driving. I slide into the driver's seat, and Lisa slaps the key in my hand with a smile. I say, As captain of the vessel, I declare we are stopping at McDonald's for hash browns and egg McMuffins. Lisa lets loose a squeal. Lisa said,
Best idea ever.
That is why I am the captain, baby. An hour later, amidst the wrappers of breakfast, soaring down the hypnotic highway, Lisa reclines in her seat with her long, sexy legs up on the dashboard. I was driving and nodding to Rage Against the Machine in the CD player, trying not to think about how bad this situation was. Lisa shuffles in her seat and starts speaking.
Thanks for coming. I know you hate going out. It will be fun.
I know she's trying to alleviate guilt, but I do hate this. I have to try and walk the line between I care about your feelings too, and I would prefer that this never happens again because I hate this. I realize if I pause any longer, the game is up anyway. I say, I will try. I am a little freaked out, but I really will try. Lisa makes a guilty smile and puts her hand on my knee. I guess that is the best I could hope for. I'm not going to lie to her. That just isn't me. As if on cue, the sky turns purple and pink gradually. I say, so pretty. We're going to get to watch the sunrise. Lisa squeezes my knee, and I go back to nodding. We drive in silence, watching the sunrise the rest of the way to the campground. The campground is a busted sign and an overgrown parking lot. I sigh as I pull in. I ask, where did you find this place?
My uncle used to camp here all the time.
I try to hide the frustration in my voice. I ask, when?
When he was younger. Are they all this bad?
The ones that get decommissioned are. This place isn't patrolled. We're in the middle of nowhere. This might as well be the middle of some random woods. I say the last words a little too angry. Damn it. Here it goes. Lisa pouts instantly and gets mean.
How was I supposed to know? Aw, is Brandon scared of the big bad wolf?
I don't know. Check, or at least let me know so I can check, before you know, driving for 2 hours in the darkness to arrive at a death trap. Woods are fucking dangerous. Campgrounds exist for a reason. Here it comes. This is what always happens. It's so unfair. Lisa's eyes tear up. Lisa says,
You promised me.
I know a sane man would tell her to get bent, that this is crazy, and we're not going camping. Believe it or not, I do really try to be a good boyfriend, though, and sometimes, with selfish girls, that leads to more sacrifice than you should be okay with. Hopefully, she will make it up later, somehow, or apologize. I doubt that as I think it. People surprise you now and then. I say, I did. I sigh and exit the truck to grab the tent and the packs. I say, I'm not comfortable going too far into these woods. Lisa acts like this is her chance to make it up. Lisa says,
Oh, well, okay, we can meet halfway.
I had to bite my tongue. Halfway? This was halfway? God forbid she ever decides to stop compromising. I let it go. Just set up camp and make a fire. Remember why you like her. I shamble into the woods far enough that you can't see the street or the truck anymore. I know any closer, and it will be a fight. I unroll the tent and then dig a pit, while Lisa grabs rocks to line the hole and puts the sleeping bags in the tent. I set up the chairs and fell into one heavily.
You aren't going to start a fire?
I sigh and walk into the woods, looking for dry kindling and good firewood. About halfway through grabbing some random dry sticks, I see a platform up in a tree. I notice it because of the neon orange vest that is up there as well. I immediately return to camp. I say, I think there's a hunter in the area. I saw a vest on a platform. Lisa makes a face like I'm trying to get out of the trip. I say, I can take you to it right now.
What does it matter? It could have just been left. It isn't even hunting season.
I didn't see a hunter, but without the vest, it isn't very likely that I would be able to if there were any. I dropped the pile of sticks and plodded back to forage some more. After another hour or two of walking around the woods and hoping a wolf doesn't eat me, I have enough wood for the weekend. At least, I think I do. I come back and dropped down into the foldable lawn chair. Lisa has lit a fire already and is hunched down by the flame, making what looks like a s'more.
You want one? Thanks for getting the wood.
I'm good for now. Maybe later. Just want to rest up. Lisa seems happy to be getting her way. She smiles at the s'more in the little poker. She loses the smile when she looks over at me. I don't think she realizes I can see her. It turns into a guilty face for a moment before the smile creeps back in.
Yeah, you better get some rest, you big manly man.
Then she gives me a wink and mimes a blowjob with the fire poker, like she is being cute though, not lewdly. She nods with her eyes wide, as if to say, "Oh yeah, it's happening." I unpack a few things from the backpack. I guess we're having canned corn and beans tonight. She must have grabbed cans at random. I'm tired from waking up so early and walking for hours, so I end up taking a nap in the chair. When I wake up, it is already getting dark and Lisa is reading in the firelight. I say, "You could have woken me up. I didn't mean to pass out on you."
You look like you really needed your sleep.
My back is stiff from the chair, and my leg is asleep. I stomp on the ground and put some more wood on the fire. It raises up a little, and the area starts to warm. I say, "So what now? Ghost stories?" Lisa makes a serious face and shakes her head no. Lisa says,
No scary stories. I hate them.
I am tempted to tell her one anyway. The hook-hand murderer, maybe. I think it would be ironic. I decide to let it go, though. I take out a little can opener and open the beans and the corn before putting them near to the fire to warm. I dig the sporks out of the pack as well. I say, "I'm fine just eating out of the can. You?"
Oh, you know me. I'm easy.
Sure you are, Lisa. That is why I'm bearbait in the middle of the woods right now. After a few minutes, she leans on me when she sits down by the fire. We eat the beans and the corn and watch the fire. Lisa says,
You know you like the fresh air. It is refreshing here.
"Yeah, okay. It is a nice night out." We put the empty cans by the fire, and Lisa's hand slowly starts moving up my leg.
You know what else is good about the woods?
What's that?
No one can hear you scream.
Isn't that space?
I got space for you right here.
She fake pounces on me with a mock evil laugh, and then pauses. I meet eyes with her, and she kisses me hard. Things get taken into the tent, and if there are bears, we must have scared them off. It is a time for the record books, and by the end, neither of us can move. We just lay there, panting, loosely overlapping for an hour before falling asleep. Maybe camping isn't all bad. The next morning, our packs are gone, along with the chairs and everything else. Luckily, the cell phones and the keys are in our tent, but all the rest of it vanished in the night without a trace. Lisa says,
What the hell happened? Oh, God.
"Maybe an animal? I think we should go."
You don't want to try and find the stuff?
And ask the bear politely? Fuck all that.
You just want to leave.
No, I don't want to die. We have no food. Lisa crosses her arms and stomps her foot. I ignore her and pack up the tent. I'm hyperventilating and my hands are shaking. I am leaving. Lisa realizes she doesn't have a choice and gathers up the rest of the gear. Lisa says,
There isn't even, shreds of our stuff around.
I'm trying not to think about it. Let's think after we get home. I roll up the tent and have everything more or less together in the rolled up tent. I hand Lisa the other side to carry, and we drag it all the way back to the truck. A stick is jammed into the rear tire. It's flat. I must have backed over it in the uncleared parking lot. I sigh and pull up the board to get the spare. I say, Lisa, where's your spare tire?
I gave it to my dad. I'm sorry.
You are so lucky. So lucky. I unlock her door and open the glove box. I pull out the patch kit I had forced her to put in there. I say, Who's the worrywart now? Unless you want to be stranded in the middle of nowhere with no food. Lisa makes a face like she's ashamed and storms off to the front of the truck. I jack the truck up, remove the tire, and patch it. I find the compact air compressor that can run off jumper cables in the spare tire compartment. I pull the hood up and start the truck. I say, I really hope we have enough battery and gas. Lisa glares at me in silence. I say, This is not my fault. Don't put this on me. 30 tense minutes later, the tire is full enough to get to a gas station at least. As we pull out of the parking lot, I swear I see 2 orange vests in the bushes a little ways down the old path. Lisa sees them too. At least, she squints at the mirror like she does. She says,
I think someone took our stuff.
Lisa looks at me like I'm going to go back and get it. I hand her the pocket knife I fixed the tire with. I say, Your move, Rambo. Lisa rolls her eyes and sighs. The stony silence that follows the glare that never ends makes the entire ride to the gas station as bad as the woods themselves. I say, If I'm going to take this much crap whether or not I do stuff your way, I'm not going to let you have your way.
You made this terrible.
Yeah, I get ambushed in the middle of nowhere at an abandoned campsite, try to make it work. All our stuff vanishes. Fix your truck so you don't die. But clearly, I was sabotaging your good time. I spent 3 hours getting firewood.
Asshole.
That's what I thought. You got nothing. Lisa starts crying. Lisa says,
Just shut up.
So, I do. We are at a quarter tank, so I pull into a shell station off the highway. We made it about halfway home. I pause as I'm getting out. I say, You want anything? Lisa stares out the other window. I say, Yes, no.
No.
I pump the gas and go in to pay. When I come back, I see Lisa crying hysterically in the passenger seat. Fuck! Here it comes. I open the door and, instead of getting screamed at, I get tackled. She kisses me repeatedly while sobbing.
I'm so sorry, baby. Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
She looks terrified, wide-eyed even. I hug her as I get to my feet and hold her while she cries. I say, It's just a fight. It'll be okay. Lisa loses it. She jams her phone in my face. The screen has an alarm on it. The alarm name was Time to Die. And the phone was buzzing.
They got in the tent.
I set the alarm off and look through the phone. I swallow hard as I see pictures of us having sex in the tent. Lisa whines in this high pitch before breaking into sobs as she sees them. I take a deep breath and keep scrolling. The next picture shows me unconscious and naked next to Lisa with a knife in frame. The text overlay says, "Gonna stab you." The last picture is of Lisa sleeping with a knife and penis in frame. The text overlay says, "Gonna stab you twice." We call the police, but it takes them an hour to get here. They call in an all clear of the area after 10 minutes, but I don't think they even looked. They take what little statement we had and try to get prints off my phone, but they only got mine. I drive the rest of the way home in silence. When we get back, Lisa speaks up.
I am sorry. I love you.
I'm sorry too. I love you too. I put my hand on hers. I say, no more camping.
Because camping sucks.